bienvenidas y bienvenidos. Saludándoles a todos ustedes, su grupo favorito.
Earlier today, there was a post leaked by Blue Devil 25 that there was a big update coming soon to the game. And there's a lot of people saying and speculating that the post is fake because many of the things on the list seem very out of place, very odd, strange to add. Some of the things are too good to be true to be added. And others say it's true because it's been confirmed by AcreX and Admin Pwn himself, a global modder and the basically owner of the game. Others say that it's also fake because Acreox and Admin Pwn could just be playing along with it, see what ideas they can get, and it's just a huge troll. Now, before I answer with my opinion of the update and the post, I'm going to read off some of the things that was on the post and let you guys know what could and could not be coming to the game. Some things that are coming to the game item-wise are new weapons and new armors. I'm assuming the new tiers are going to be less than what we have now, just to bring more variety for the lower level players, which would be awesome. New apparel, because we're kind of getting old with everything we have. I think the trench coat I wear and the cloak I have, they date back to 2008, I think. New medical items and food, more food, I guess that sounds fine. Maybe to balance out the high prices in some areas like P13 where food and medical supplies are really expensive. Hopefully it helps balance that out a little more. All recent limited edition implants will be added to the credit shop permanently and will be transferable. See, this is where speculation that it's fake comes into play because limited edition implants were supposed to remain limited edition. They were supposed to come out and never come back again. But we can also date that back to the limited edition GAU 19 and how it came back even after like years, but it still came back, and regardless of it being taken out. So all limited edition implants, that's a coin toss whether it's true or not. But I think that's where it starts to begin the whole, oh, it's not true, it's a fake post. Now, new things based for zombies. Some current types will be a minor buff like damage and health increase, which doesn't seem so bad. Maybe it might be for some of the lower level players, but again, we're getting new armors and new weapons, so hopefully that'll balance that out too. XP levels tweaked a bit. I'm assuming it's... Oh, it is for the zombies, right? So it's gonna be for the zombies. Hopefully that doesn't end impacting us in a negative way. 2 new bosses. Only one will spawn at a time on the Fairview map, and admin is currently trying to make it so it can't be tracked by the map. I'm assuming the map is the boss map that we have, the Fairview boss map that, what is it, Hollow Prestige has. And I mean, I guess you can back that up with the fact that Hollow Prestige is giving basically all the credentials of the Hollow Prestige boss map to Admin Pwn and Dead Frontier, the game itself. So I could back that up with that as evidence that it could be true. But personally, 2 new bosses, hey, I'm down as long as they're not the Devil Hound related, you know. Level cap. Oh, for characters, level cap increased. Currently looking at 600, but the subject to change. I doubt it will be 600. No one will reach 600 unless there is a shift in EXP per level. Because currently what we're looking at is 60 mil per level to get to 325. And even if that doesn't change, we're basically going to double our levels. That's just an insane amount of EXP. No one's going to want to play, and no one's going to get to 600. That's just a pure fact, and everyone's just going to quit. Especially if there's only a checkpoint at 325. Because what are you going to get at 325? Is it going to be like a third tier X Dusk? Like a double X Dusk or something like that? No, that wouldn't be beneficial towards us. Even if the level cap goes to, let's say, 500, that's still way too much unless he changes the EXP per level from 220 to 325. New character set called Constitution will allow you to increase your character's overall health and endurance percentage. So it's just another stat point that it gives you more health. Seems pretty simple. Melee weapons will get a buff in a city, not in the arena. By using them will prevent explosive or projectile damage to the player. So this means that if you're using, let's say, a saber against the bloat, right? You go up to the bloat, you smack it, it blows up. Now, it would hurt you and cause damage. But if you're using a melee weapon, it won't hurt you, which seems pretty awesome. Since because I stopped using melee weapons was because of all the explosive things at the bunker, right? So if that's true and that gets put into place, I would love using chainsaws and maybe like a dual blade. No, my X Razor again. That seems awesome to me. Um, for the gameplay, that's going to change. Arena tiers will now be merged into one. Points will be awarded based on level. So this seems like a negative thing to me because I believe there should be more tiers instead of all merging into one. Because I like the 1 to 15, 16 to 30, and then there's the 31 to 325, which I think should be brought down to say 31 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 225 or 220, and then 220 to 325, something like that, or maybe like a weapon-based arena rather than just merging it all into one. But that's just my opinion on it. Numerous minor bug fixes. I'm assuming that's going to be the sink, even though it's not a minor. Entire new area called the Mosh Pit. Also, a new expansion onto Fairview to be expected, of course. The Mosh Pit sounds like every zombie put into one place, or maybe, maybe like a mosh pit of bosses you can fight. Something very challenging, hopefully, or maybe it could be something very small, something to help out the lower level players. That seems pretty cool. So there's one new arena map for the PvPers. It's gonna resemble the mosh pit. Seems legitimate. AFK players now no longer be solid. You will be allowed to run through them. So they're just gonna be uh parable. So you can just go walk right through them when they're AFK. The yard will be redone completely. That could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing too. I don't know if he means new things will be added or it's just going to be rearranged. Now, if new things will be added, I'm hoping it's going to be color and maybe he changes the prices up again. Maybe lower them down because I liked them when they were lower. Marketplace layout and system will be changed to a more appealing and more efficient. I'm assuming there's going to be something like a Google search thing, or it's like you type in a word and if you mess up, it'll show you the results. Or maybe if you go, I don't know, there's just a bunch of things wrong with the marketplace. Hopefully it's something really efficient that'll help us out. That'd be really fun. New item trading. That seems like something on Steam. You put in one thing, hey, I'll give you this if you give me that. That seems fairly legitimate. I'm sure he could whip that up. Barricading a building in multiplayer now only effective player. This can be good or bad because it's good because some people just like to troll and just barricade, or maybe some people are unaware that it affects other people in a really bad way. So they would barricade and everyone's loot would be gone. And this could be a negative thing too, because what if only one player, say you're going out with friends, and only one player has the barricades and you're depending on that player? Now it'll only affect him, so you guys can't cade, you guys can't save your EXP or just save your loot and your money, and you're stranded out there and you gotta go all the way back if you wanna do something about it. Which, again, coin flip whether it's a good or bad thing. Fairview map will now feature map markers to navigate. I'm assuming this is where you open up the map in the game and using like a left click or right click, you put a marker down somewhere on the map and there will be signs to show you where to go, like, oh, head down this street with like an arrow or something. Very light detail, but still notable kind of arrow. That sounds pretty cool. I like the way he's trying to bring efficiency into the thing to help players get to where they want to go. Now, clans. New boosts will be added to the HQs. I'm assuming that's going to be... Now, what hasn't been added to the clan boost yet? Shoot. I have no idea what they could bring. Friendly fire enabled everywhere, so you can shoot your teammates in the wastelands, or if I'm understanding it wrong, then it's you can't shoot your teammates anywhere if you're in a clan. Member slots increased to 40. That seems pretty cool, and I know there's clans that suffer from there being a lack of members in the main, need a second main or a second HQ. Now they can just combine it into one big ass OP clan. That sounds pretty cool. Capture will be added to the login screen. If you guys don't know what a capture is, so what it is, it's like when you put in a password, you log in, and then there's going to be a thing where you have to confirm that you're not a robot. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, some of you haven't, but it's like, oh, click the pictures that have a car in it, click the pictures that have a river in it, something like that. You know what I mean? Emails registered with an account can only be changed via confirmation to the original email. So if you want to change your email to an account, there's going to be a reset confirmation number sent to that original email, and then you can change it to whatever email you want to change it. Optional 2-option confirmation system that we put into place. I don't know what that could be, but I know Steam has a 2-option confirmation where it sends you a confirmation code to your phone. I don't think it'll be that complex simply because it's just Dead Frontier and they're not going to go through with something that complex and difficult. But you know, if they do something, that sounds pretty cool. So that's everything that would be coming into the game if this post is true, guys. If it's not, well, it's not going to affect us very much besides the dying game. Now, my opinion on it is that I have faith that Blue is an honest guy. He wouldn't go through all of this trouble, all this color coding on the post, and all these bullet points and everything if this wasn't true. He's not one to troll. I've met him. He's a very honest guy and everything. So I would say that this post is true, but I'm not 100% on it. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what's your favorite thing on this list. What could be added, what could be tweaked around a little more. Just let me know in the comment section, and I hope you guys enjoyed.